What is up, everybody? I'm back with another video. Here's the CHARGEPIPE video. Let's get to it. I already installed it. Like I said, I need to figure out a way to record it and explain at the same time. Like, I need to get like a tripod that is big enough or something, because like I'm doing it alone. So this is actually after the install. So yeah, let's get into this video. All right, so I'm kind of just gonna walk you guys through the steps. I went with the FTP red CHARGEPIPE. It's a little hot, so I'm gonna try my best. I'm actually filming another video after this, so yeah, it's kind of hot, so I had to go get some stuff. So first, you're gonna want to take off your cover, this plastic cover right here, and then you can take off your intake, but you don't need to. If you can get your hand down there or get your wrench over here, like on the side to where the actual CHARGEPIPE connects, you don't need to take off your intake at all. All right, so I started on top. I first unscrewed all these sensors. You have a sensor here and a sensor here. I honestly didn't unplug them. I just unscrewed them from the old one and put them in the new one. And then after that, I took the engine cover off. Okay, that's easy. You just pop it off. Just like the intake video, it has these little grommet things. Pretty self-explanatory. I mean, I'd say step one. I'm gonna try my best to explain it, but we're gonna see. Step one, I had to take off these T-nuts right here using my star Allen key I have. Let me go ahead and show you guys that real quick. It's just one of these, like a regular one. I'm sure, I don't know, maybe you have one of these, maybe you don't. So I don't know. I have one. It's green. It just has all these little ones on it, so I kind of just use this one instead of using like a ratchet or like a, you know, like another tool. So yeah. All right, so once you have these off and you have the sensors off, you're gonna be able to, since the original one is also in two pieces, you're gonna be able to take this top part off, and you can that actually leaves you with this plastic piece alone. And then you're gonna want to start, there's a little clamp right here. You squeeze it like this and then you twist it. I can show you guys on the original in a second. And that's pretty much the first step to get this top piece out of the original CHARGEPIPE. Okay, secondly, for this bottom piece, it's gonna be a little tight. So you get that C clamp up down there. There's a C clamp that clicks in, and you need to take it out. And once you get that C clamp out, you should be able to pull it right out. And it's connected straight into your turbo, I believe, is the other end of the CHARGEPIPE. So it's pretty self-explanatory. I mean, you could come around here on the side and you get it with the actual pick tool, and you could pop it out your best you can. And this piece should come right out. And I'm gonna go ahead and explain this to you guys on the original one, because I know the FTP red one isn't exactly the same as the original. So yeah, I'm gonna get into that. All right, guys, so here's your original CHARGEPIPE. As you can see, it's plastic. Yeah, these tend to crack after a tune and after modifying your car. So I went ahead and upgraded it to the FTP aluminum CHARGEPIPE. I think it's aluminum, but yeah, FTP aluminum CHARGEPIPE. This one's actually one piece, which I found surprising. Well, it's not really one piece. You have that piece, but for the most part, it's one piece, unlike the replacements. So like I was explaining, it sits like this in the engine. You can kind of see how the new one's sitting. So what you're gonna do, those are where the nuts sit, and that's where the sensors originally were. And then once you get that off, you can twist right here on this little clamp right here. You just twist it and the top piece falls off. And then on the bottom, this is the part that's gonna connect right into your turbo. I believe it connects into your turbo. I'm not quite sure. I'm still new at this, honestly. And then that C clamp is actually going to be towards the bottom here. Let me put this down. It's actually going to be right here. And what you're going to want to do once that is in there, you're going to want to get the pick tool and you're going to pull it out. And then that should release this whole bottom piece. And you could just pull it right out as one piece, or you can untwist it like I did. But it's not really necessary, honestly. And yeah, this is what you're replacing. To me, I hate plastic. I don't know why BMW uses plastic, but yeah. Aluminum is way better, and we have a tune soon, so this would have probably cracked anyways, even with my low mileage. So yeah, that is the original, and let me explain to you the little benefit of this without a tune, but it has more of a benefit when you tune it. So yeah. All right, guys, so this is the new FTP performance. It says performance pipe system, intake pipe system, but it's a charge pipe. This one's aluminum, and it doesn't allow the plastic to expand at all, which is good for throttle response, and it won't crack under high boost once you do eventually tune it. Right now, it's not really, I mean, there's like a little bit of torque difference, but you're not really gonna see a lot of a difference, honestly. That's just in my opinion, with my experience. So yeah, it uses the original. I didn't like this because I've used Vrsf in the past, and they came with new bolts, but these use the original bolts right here on top. And then there's also one down here. It's kind of hot, I'm trying not to touch it. There's one on the bottom, and then there's also a bunch. Make sure these are tightened. These aren't on your original, but if you ever wanted to run, like, I think methanol, you could plug it into here. So yeah. And then you're gonna, like I said, move the sensors to the side. This one just twists off. This one is also a little clip right there, and you just pull it out and then pull that off. This is the only one that didn't use the original bolt. It actually comes with a new hex bolt, and you just tighten that up right there. It's not a star, it's a hex on the new ones. So just remember to have both Allen keys with you. So the first part, instead of clamping, like coming off right here, it's gonna connect right here. So what you're gonna wanna do is kind of shape it to where it fits in there. And what I did is I installed the bottom first, and I kind of moved it into place. And then I put the coupler on, this little rubber coupler, just connects them together. And I don't tighten them yet, but then I work on lining this up, and then I finish tightening these. Okay, I don't know where I was going with that, but so what I did was I made sure it was all lined up, and then I put these in halfway and tightened them. And then once I had it all lined up to where I seen like it wasn't going anywhere, like this isn't really moving, I tightened them all the way, and I made sure everything was tight. You could also clean your sensors if you feel like, with like it's like a spray you get, I don't like the auto store, I don't know. And then once you got all this in, you're gonna want to tighten these. Once you tighten these, it'll keep it together and keep it in place. And then that's pretty much it. I mean, it looks nice to me. Let me know if I should leave the cover off. I mean, I kind of like the cover on because it hides it if I ever get pulled over. It looks like everything belongs there. That's kind of why my intake has the top on and not the clear cover. So yeah. Let me know what you guys think of the red charge pipe. I mean, bro, we're getting close to full bolt-ons. Intake, charge pipe, and then we got the downpipe coming. Downpipe's coming. That thing is gone soon. It should be here on the 4th of December. So yeah, I'm gonna catch you guys next time, and don't make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and I'm out.